right, S10 clan. Let's begin based on Polo. Man, first of all, congratulations to Kola and Faye.
Their ship is called Fako.
Fako. What's it, Fagbo?
A round of applause for Fako.
Now, wow, which kind of ship may be there? Just go my Kola Meko, Agidi. You didn't mind me.
Oh my
Fako, really? Who get that name?
Me.
Okay, you.
Yes.
Oh, you. Oh, crazy. Fako.
Yeah.
Kukuma say call Marine.
S10 clan. Actually, I was so happy with that. They won it.
The one they are confident task,
really
right?
happy,
Beautiful.
Yes.
You know, according to Biggie, you know, they understood everything, the storyline, you know. I mean, it's just beautiful, right? Kola's was how, you know, was able to, like, you know, talk about major things about this whole NBC stuff. You could tell, you know, the emotion, everything, that just quite beautiful, right? For me, I thought, you know, Isabella did so well. Thelma did so well as well. But Faith was exceptional. Understand, right? He did so well. Understand, right?
Yes, he did.
And it's beautiful, amazing stuff, right? But just that for me, I was like, man, 4 minutes, like I said, you know, too much or too little for Joanna to, like, you know, just call whatever. At least I'd be happy if, you know, at least from how Joanna spoke on her about Faith, at least I'll be happy if Joanna at least got a necklace, understand, right? But I mean, it is what it is, amazing stuff. Shout out to them still, they won their, you know, Aquafina task.
Yes.
And of course, you know, they understood what it means to have a paddy of life, right? Amazing. Not too long ago this morning, you know, Faith was of the opinion that, you know, now why Dede and the rest? Wow, now one make we buy tickets for your show.
And do you know what they said?
What they said?
Because they're going to see some bum.
Because they're going to see some botox.
Faith was like,
I don't understand.
Huh?
Botox, well, they see on a regular.
Exactly. They've seen people's bum many times.
I mean, look at pool party, maybe when they want to change or whatever, or parties or whatever. Yes. Now, regular botox we they see.
So what is so special?
What is so special about me seeing your botox?
What is so special? Let us know.
What is special about this botox? You understand? Unless there is something that you're adding to your botox.
Like botox galore, like something.
Yeah, because I told you guys this before. That the only thing we go spoil is that when the talks about they buy tickets. Now free show be this.
How? You guys
they're free. Dede. But Ranka, at least your spices worked. You understand, right? But I mean, you know, Faith was so funny about that. Truth be told. What is going to be so special about those botox?
Sightseeing.
Is that right? Unless, you know, there's something exciting, right? But I don't know.
Come on now. You're going to be seeing them catwalk.
Yeah.
Let me explain, because I see, you know, you're going to see them catwalk, which you've not seen like in a while. Let's be honest. They are giving you exclusive event. Okay. 3 looks.
Yeah, 3
it's
looks.
Not for the week. Bikini, dress, and whatever else they're gonna wear. Do you understand what I mean? And they will walk 3 times. You know what it means for you to be entertained? Entertainment alone is expensive. It's so expensive. And you're seeing someone that is all people that are trying to give it to you on a platter. You're saying, now only Bob. No!
Tribute to Marina, now only botox. Botox looks. So it should have been so better without it, right? But I mean, just what it is, right? Besides that, Dede, please open your eyes well, open your ears well, right? Some people are not really digging what you do because they feel you want to spoil the wager. You understand, right? So please tread carefully, understand, right? Know when to do this your stuff. Meaning, don't be as if say, wager is going on. This is where she has strength in. When it comes to wager, she doesn't want to do anything like that, understand, right? Meaning, don't be as if say that waiting you the hair, right? Because sometimes I also like, you know, why do you even try to do this, you know, workshop or whatever? We have wager. You know, if that thing spreads, and I lose your wager,
they'll say it's Dede.
They'll say it's Dede. Maybe, you know, that is where, whenever it comes to things that are serious or whatever, that has to do with things that are serious, you're nowhere to be found. Whatever it's comes to, like, you know, that's, you know.
I just want to let Thelma know.
The house is crazy. Yeah.
Thelma Lawson.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that narrative will not fly. Should I tell you why?
I'm sorry, I really don't know why.
This is Ace Week. You guys have the reputation of not being creative with wedges. And now, every week in, week out, you guys only remember we just Wednesdays towards Thursday. No, Thursday towards Friday.
Yeah.
So you cannot tell me she is following your footsteps because none of you in that house are so serious. So if she's trying to channel her energy into something else, she's not the only one in that house that will say, oh, no. If you guys are not serious with wager, why would she focus on it?
No, I disagree with you there. Because Thelma Lawson...
Wait, I'm not done talking.
Go on, I disagree with you there.
So why would she focus on it? So you cannot just wake up this week and then say, oh, why is she focusing on her energy into this whole fashion thing? Forgetting that from week one, you guys have never been that serious. So you cannot play that card this week. That's what I'm saying. You can't just say, oh, it's because of Dede. Don't try that.
Like I said.
Don't try that.
No? I disagree with you. You understand? I'm talking my talk.
Okay.
Let me talk my talk.
Okay.
Because I ain't coming back.
No.
I'm moving forward. Good.
If I want to move back, I'm going to move back.
That's your business.
Okay.
All right. Now, as I look like this is very simple, right? You know, I think what is happening. Now, for Thelma Lawson, right? She isn't in the way just fixated on Dede, but I mean, on 100, she is, right? Indirectly, right? The reason why is
you
because...
just said on 100, so you reduce it.
Yeah, right. No, on 100, on 100.
On 100, she is, which
indirectly on 100. This time, right? Good, right? She's using the back door.
You have made my point clear, so I'm not going to move big.
All right.
What I said now stands.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, according to what is happening, this has been, you know, a footprint from the very beginning. I mean, steps behind. It happened with Dede and Faith, right? If you can remember. Please tell us the story that you want. Put one or two things on paper about what you want. She didn't want to do that. She couldn't do that, right? So it shows that, you know, sometimes when it comes to things that are quite serious and quite creative with tasks or wages, certain stuff like that, Dede is nowhere to be found. When it comes to things of, you know, different things like, you know, bedtime week, games, game master, you will find her energy.
I do not care about it.
So if Thelma Lawson is talking about things like wage or whatever, Thelma Lawson has been serious with that. Thelma Lawson has never been found lacking with things that has to do with tasks. You've never found her lacking.
Your point is valid.
You understand, right? So if someone saying something like that, let's say Thelma Lawson is talking about that, Faith is talking about that, these things are valid. Jason J talking about things like that, it's valid.
I was talking about
if someone else, let's say like
general house, except these people. Doris is not in the house, so you're not going to count.
It's not like Doris was about this. I'll say, okay, yeah, they know what they're talking about.
KOYIN.
They know what they're talking about. But talking about, you know, people that don't really engage themselves with things. What are you talking about? You understand, right? Leave it alone. But I mean, these people make sure tax or wager comes to light, comes to fruition. They do so, understand, right?
I agree.
So I mean, they talk about how they need to, like, you know, tread carefully. She needs to tread carefully.
I agree.
You understand, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, these people,
I
right?
give it to them.
You understand, right? Good. Hope you understand what I'm saying now.
I understand you.
Very good.
I understand
but
you.
I don't know,
because the rest of the household, you have no rights.
You understand, right? Good. But for Dede now, for me, I enjoy whatever she's doing, right? But like I said, you know, make them no use this one, take pin on them, say.
But generally, if people lose this wager, Dede will not carry it on her head. She will not carry it on her head.
I mean, come on now.
She will not.
We should be the one that made the people lose your wager. No, because that won't pay me. Say they won't call lose some kind, you know, this and that, right? But I know that, you know, I love what she did. Everyone gathered at the lounge according to Zita. They are now, you know, preparing, bringing up ideas.
They had at least they spoke yesterday. They had a meeting.
They had a meeting, So know that they see how, look at it carefully.
But not be by meeting.
Sure, you know.
They go use meeting to do camouflage. Now go back to where they came from.
Yeah, you understand, because they almost had an issue and it's very, very quite sensitive, you understand, right? There's nothing in this task about when you say Yoruba people should go first. You understand? Jason just trying to make a point clear to you people. Understand Jason's point of view. Don't be saying at the end of the day, this will cause problem, right? Because at the end of the day, if you people all perform, and it's a certain group that performed first. Everyone just took the whole time. Let's out of 1 hour.
Yes.
Yorubas took 40 minutes.
Or even 50.
Or even 15 minutes.
And leave 10 for
10 minutes, it will cause a major problem. Trust me, it's going to cause problem, right? So please, now you guys are going to distributed well, please, right?
Yes.
It is well. So wait from that, Marion, please.
All right, though, Salam Clan. Now, let's talk about this whole Aquafina task because it brought a lot of drama. But first of all, we saw Kola in the head of house lounge just speaking about like few things. I don't know if I should say there are few, but concerning things. But Zita said something that got me laughing. She said that all these speeches these people were giving, I beg that to reach reunion now, they will start insulting each other.
We know that's already.
And you get. So Kola now spoke about the fact that he wrote Dede's name. Immediately, because Dede went, then Kola. So Kola was like that he didn't like that Biggie put them very close to each other because he would have had time to process his emotions and overall, like not knowing Dede would did he add his name there? Do you get? So when Dede went and didn't say anything about him, he yanked her name off the book like shasha. He said vroom, aura for aura. I was like. Wow, that's crazy.
We knew about this that sometimes when people are calling another person's name and they thought they were going to call a name, people will be removing names, people will be adding names. Yes. They might remove and replace, or they might remove, or they don't even add anyone, right? So definitely we saw that, right? It's happened. The most messiest, for me
All-Stars,
to now was it even All-Stars?
Which one?
Remember All-Stars was Titans at the start, right? The whole Kanaga Junior and the Tatsi, all the titles, crazy. It was crazy.
Even in All-Stars. There was a speech someone was giving. It didn't even sound like the person because the person claimed.
This thing, Titans.
Was it Titans?
Yeah, so Titans. You know why? Who are you reading it to? Don't they lie?
It didn't sound like the person.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the person. Nakanaga.
Yeah.
Nakanaga, they read about one guy saying a black boy. I mean, remember a black boy. But now Tatsi.
Yeah.
Tatsi changed the name. He changed our Tatsi, no calling him.
Drama.
So I mean, Aquafina just has a way of making you set record straight that the person when they call friend, no be your friend. That's Aquafina for you to set you straight what to do, teach you what it means to have paddy of life. Only everybody go to say, this is my friend. Aquafina will teach you.
But the paddy, no, the paddy.
And that's the thing now, because I don't think that most of these people, they just say things they don't even know about. Yes. What do you even understand by friendship?
Exactly.
Do you know a friend? Do you know what it means so you have a friend?
No.
They don't know that. So it's about, you think it's just put on people and like say this and that, or whatever.
One of SM Club members said that they are soliciting for votes. Because the whole thing was so funny.
That was FCD. That was FD too.
That's a requirement for Aquafina task now. And I saw Kola and Sultana. They hugged.
Yeah, they did.
They hugged.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Happy.
Okay, that was how we saw Dede and Kola.
Yeah. About confronting Dede.
Yes.
So
I don't know who called who, but whatever. So they were in the garden. They walked to the garden.
Something happened again. So we spoke about how Joanna kind of exposed Dede that Dede was crying.
Oh yes, that her eyes are still red. Her eyes were still red because she accumulated tears from the arena.
I don't know. Did you people see Dede cry? When Queen was giving the speech, because I feel like
she insinuated that she was accumulating tears. But she didn't like cry, but she was very emotional.
Teary, very emotional. Okay.
Yeah. Very emotional. She was not like laughing out like,
okay.
I said, no, it cannot be like that in this wicked world.
Okay. All right, go on, please. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have noticed that about Dede. Anytime you see her laugh, or all those uncomfortable laughs, it means she's trying to cope. She's not serious, so that laugh no they enter body. Yeah, serious.
The laugh no be like real.
No, it's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
She's just trying to cope.
Yes,
trying to keep herself in check.
That kind of thing. Yeah. But she doesn't know that it doesn't come out naturally. It comes out really weird.
Really weird, and people might somehow in a way find it offensive when they're saying things that are very, very serious, right?
True.
All right.
So Kola was like, I was supposed to call you my premium paddy. But when I saw you did not call his name, he cleaned it off.
They play. Who did you call your premium paddy? Kola, come close.
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Yes.
So how was Dede going to be your premium paddy when you already called Sabrina? Come on now, Kola now. Kola, it's a Sabrina that you already put there. I don't think...
They looked at it. I was like, please, where did you have my name?
Like so how?
Nice. Where? No, where? He didn't even give me full like. Please.
See, I see no reason why. The other thing for Kola was more of like, according to him, Dede was being mean to him.
Yes.
Reasons because when he wanted to talk to Dede, Dede said, I don't want to hear it.
Yes.
That is quite mean, right? That's the only thing I said, Dede, no.
Yes.
Kola, Sorry about that, right? But you see the whole stuff about, you wanted to ask her why she didn't write your name. Or she didn't write your name, you didn't write her name. Case closed.
Oh, why
now.
so complicated?
What is all
are we
this?
doing this
Like,
in
why?
2025?
Why, Kola? And this is one thing I don't like about Kola. Please, Kola, stop stressing yourself by always seeking public validation, opinions from people, whatever. It's too much. Do you?
It's stressful.
You don't need to care about whether someone wrote your name or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Excellent class. Let me tell you guys something here.
Doesn't
the most
matter.
sexiest thing in this life is when someone knows they are never. It's a learning process. So it's not like something that you woke up and all of a sudden you don't have no care.
You just train yourself.
No. You train yourself. But I'm just saying the most sexiest thing is actually not to care. Not to be yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say not to be yourself because if you're a killer, you're going to jail, period. Do you understand? But I'm saying, when you do not care about people's opinion, that thing is sexy AF. I'm telling you. So when someone is always like seeking, you have to validate me, that thing just, please don't do that around me. Especially when I tell you this is what it is.
Exactly.
It is not like that. Can you just take it? Leave me now.
So you get, there's nothing like, are you going to dwell, with the world praising you? Are you going to dwell with praises?
So,
what?
So what if one day everybody's mouth has been
exactly. Please.
Everybody's mouth have been glued or taped.
There's certain things by this time you ought not to really give a damn about. You understand, right? Number one, public validation.
Please.
Opinions don't matter.
Hey.
You understand, right? You can correct certain narratives, you understand, right? But when the fact that, you can only survive when people have to give you a certain kind of opinion, you are going to suffer.
Yes.
You are going to suffer.
Yeah.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
Tell yourself that thing. You are the one that owe yourself that.
Yes.
And when you tell yourself that, you move forward from there. Who is able to praise you more than yourself? Who is able to know you more than yourself? I'm talking about how other people wait to concern with other people. Like, I don't understand. And then they my boat shift. You understand? So when you're not asking, disturbing the babe, say this and that, you didn't write my name or whatever. Come on, bro. You didn't write her name. She didn't write your name. Case closed.
And let me tell you guys something. It's very, very weird that you're coming to say, you didn't write my name. And now, but it's giving you're complaining because you called her name on stage.
Exactly.
You did not you yanked her name off.
Simple.
And this thing
exactly.
now.
And this is not because of anything, how she didn't write your name. No. It's because of how the message that was delivered between KOYIN and Dede.
Hey.
You said, right, the whole stuff. If you need to hear what they said.
Yeah.
You need to hear what KOYIN said. You need to hear what Dede said.
It was
crazy.
Beautiful.
So too deep.
Hey.
Too deep. Do you know why? Because at the end of the day, Dede knew KOYIN was going to call her.
Yes.
KOYIN knew Dede was going to call her. The connection was crazy.
Yes.
So when Kola was like, all is really going on that even Dede could feel that Kola wasn't going to call her. Kola could feel in a way, well, maybe Dede wasn't going to call her, whatever.
But a 50-50 feeling. It's giving you guys are not there yet.
But KOYIN and Dede's connection,
And I just pray that their friendship will last a very long time.
Hopefully.
A very, very long time.
That is one of the friendships I would love to see blossom.
Me too.
I love to see blossom.
Me too.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
All right, so he was so hot about that.
He was so hot about that.
Right. Mind you, like I said again, it wasn't fully about her not writing his name. If, for example, Dede spoke about me, Kola would be like, okay, we'll just have a conversation, understand? Well, it's like, you didn't even write my name. It would be like, it won't be really about it, right? But provided, Dede gave KOYIN necklace. KOYIN gave Dede necklace. It shows the depth of their,
their friendship.
For you, we knew you were going to call Emisi.
Exactly.
You understand?
So focus on Emisi.
Focus on Emisi now.
Please. Anyways, he now said, Dede's being mean to him. Dede was like, but you didn't say anything. I did not say anything. Can we move on now? Anyways, that was how they went to to the main lounge. That was when they announced the winner. So when they went back to to the garden again.
Yeah.
That was when at this point Kola was not having it at all, because according to him, he said Dede requested for space. That, oh, I don't feel like talking to you now, can you give me some space, this and that, which he did. I think that was like on Sunday. Do you get? And now that was yesterday, was Tuesday, right? So like it's enough time for you to process whatever you were feeling. And now I'm coming to talk to you, you're telling me I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. He wasn't happy about it, you know, that Dede is giving week one mean energy. Do you remember? Do you know? Remember the kind of insult Kola chop first week now? Dede yelled him. Dede dealt with him S10 clan. So I think he's now like traumatized over what Dede did first week. So he's now remembering that same energy she was giving him first week. It's the same thing he's receiving now.
But let's be sincere here.
Yeah.
What is traumatic about Kola? Why is he feeling so unkind? Listen, S10 clan, let me remind you about something, right?
If someone disrespects you in a way that in your mind, let's say for example you are playing a game, for example, let's assume you are playing a game, and you know that on a normal day you won't take all this bullshit. There's no way you forget your experience. Yeah.
Like I said, let me remind you about something, right?
Okay.
Take it from this angle. From my point of view, I do not appreciate, I do not respect people. At the end of the day, you know, you come to me, you talk about how down you are, you're so vulnerable and all. After everything, every conversation we have, you go around and start, you know, doing your with other people, right?
Yeah.
Dude, now this is what happened when, at that period of time, when has Dede and Kola had that conversation. You just see how he just, you know, went to go, so you may see, went to go to Brighton, BD, you understand, right? Just laughing about it, you understand, right? But when
Sabrina,
you understand, but when he's with Dede, we do see that this guy can really kill a fly. So it's more like, you know, what is really going on when you talk about how you are doing this or you are doing that or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, in a way, you were trying to paint this narrative that is why we follow that Kola's narrative, right? You try to put it that, you know, she is having this issue. She is fighting you. She is coming for you because of how you accepted Zita's offer. You understand, right? But that wasn't fully the case. The full case was because of how, you know, you broke the promise you had with her. You understand, right? But that one was now disregarded, and when you go and talk about it, it's because of, you know, Sita. He could not laugh.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny, S10 clan. But I'm saying,
so I don't appreciate that. That's why I don't care. Sometimes I don't care about his feelings with Dede. I don't care about how he feels with the girl. Because at the end of the day, when you're feeling one or two things with the girl and acting so vulnerable, by the time you leave her side, media rounds will start.
Fireworks.
Laughing over the girls, whatever. So it's more of like you switch. You're not really that, you know, down. You're just like trying to, like, you know, just catch cruise with the girl and just go about and go to spill.
Yeah. So like, according to him, what he experienced first week, that's the same thing that is happening now. Because according to him, they've transitioned, they've gotten to a better place. So them now reverting back to when she stuck to him anyhow, he didn't like that. And according to him, it caught the chidera. I was like, Kola. Respect yourself.
From D to Chidera. We're gonna continue.
Oh my God, D, please. I've not gotten over that one. Please respect yourself. My name is not Chidera. Please.
Make you call on that one now. Nice, no.
Yeah. So he was really, that became really emotional. Like, that was the first time I've seen Kola too serious with Dede. Too serious. It was expressive, because Dede was already acting like, please, we don't just get when Kola started being so serious. I know, but like, that's the first time I've seen Kola try to be serious with Dede. And then they got the whole thing. I was like, okay, that's just she piped low. Before she wanted to rubbish him and say, like, get out. But when he like expressed himself very seriously, she had to like listen to him.
That's the thing. You understand? Sometimes you just have to just, you know, F shit and just move on. Is that right? If you want to drop one or two things, you drop it and you move, right?
Yes.
I think that's when I had was able to, like, you know, reset. But like I said, you're not said anything that is happening in this house, right? Whatever Kola might be doing with Dede, whatever Dede might be doing with Kola, whatever. It's just more of like, you know, you're so vulnerable and all, but I mean, you still go behind the back and try to score cheap points. Like, I mean, I don't get it, right? I don't get it. If Dede spent, let's say, 20 hours with you and Dede spent 4 hours with Koyin, you'll be bragging about that. So it's so crazy. Like, I mean, what kind of human being is this? What kind of people are this? Are people like this still, do they still exist? Like, it's crazy.
Oh, a lot.
It's crazy.
A lot.
It's also always the most littlest thing, you know, I'm like, She spent 20 hours with you.
You forget that
she spent 4 hours with that boy.
Exactly.
So it's more like,
yeah, like the boy go to say he get level. Kola can say things like that.
It's too.
But when she spent that 4 hours with Koyin, your hairline go reach it.
I don't get it, man. Well, man, so that's why I said, man, just talk whatever you want to talk, right? After you're doing your talk, whatever, now go and gossip. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Yeah,
please, go and do your job.
Go and do your job.
Go and gossip.
Go and do your job. So I don't take the guy, I don't take him seriously, right? Go on, please. Yeah.
Right at midday, S10 plan. Yesterday or early morning of today was one of those serious conversations again, because once in a while they'll have that serious conversation. So she was like, oh, that she doesn't know whatever disaster is waiting for her outside, and also like both of them, but she knows that she's going to bear the consequences of whatever decision she has made in the house, and now, as she said, she's trying to limit how far it can go with them. She's trying to like move back, but she doesn't understand why Bright would go on stage yesterday and say, you remind me of your mother. To her, that's a very serious thing. And now you're making her want to fall in love with you, and she knows that at the end of the day it might even be a disastrous situation if they get out of this house and he will just go back to the girlfriend, and now she's heartbroken. Do you understand what I mean? So don't be saying things like that because you are trying to reel her in to fall in love with you. And now, when you guys are having that serious conversation there, you're not saying anything. All you were doing was just staring at her face saying, oh, I get you. But you're not even saying anything. But you go on stage and say, you remind me of your mother. But now that you guys are having a serious conversation, for you had to understand why you said that, you're not giving her anything.
Well, all I know is that, for you, Mide, aside the pride stuff, let's be real here. What were you doing since before? Madam, you don't fall. You've already fallen for the guy. You understand, right? But I just have to put it out there that, you might fall in. Now, Mide, you have fallen for Bright. Trust me, you have fallen for the guy, right? Because if you haven't fallen, there's certain things you really be thinking of, right? You have fallen for Bright, right? Yeah. I think the Bright is getting close as well. But I understand what you mean by, at least, I know the day, it's quite painful that it's even Mide that might even go through this brimstone more than even, Bright. Right. It's quite painful. But at least, Bright needed to give more assurance and certainty of her safety.
You're not saying much. We're just staring at, she was talking and talking.
Right. But I mean, I don't know. You knew for a fact what you were getting yourself into before you did this, right? Come on, Mide. You knew the consequences of this. But you still went in regardless.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. There's nothing I can say there. There's nothing I can say.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the best conversations yesterday. I feel like that's my highlights. My highlights is Koyin and Faith conversation. I don't know if you guys listened to that conversation, but to me, it felt so different. Outside the whole gossip and the whole shenanigans happening in the house, I was like, okay, beautiful. First of all, Koyin asked him, Faith, what is your relationship with Joanna? Faith was like, why are you asking me that? That's weird. And I said, oh, is that serious? Like, is it funny? Koyi is too good, right? I asked you a very serious question. I'm not about to laugh about it. Do you want to answer or do you not want to answer? Is that simple? Do you want to tell me or do you not want to tell me? Faith was like, I can't tell you the detail. I can't tell you the things we talk about. That's not nice. I have a relationship with you. I'm not going to carry what we talk about to someone else. Okay? The same thing I'm not going to do to Joanna. He was like, nah. I'm not trying to know about what you guys discuss or whatever. I'm just trying to know the status. Are you guys friends or are you guys dating or whatever? He was like, oh. We are friends, so we are friends. Yeah. So he now said, now, why is it that female relationship, right? They don't forgive each other easily. Do you get? And when they were talking, his mind was where Isabella and Sultana were talking. And in my mind, I'm like, do you miss Isabella so much? Because you're not focusing, like you're not fully giving Faith your attention. Rather, you were just listening to Isabella. I feel like that was where the question came from. From that conversation, he asked Faith. So Faith was now explaining that women are so emotional, this and that, and they put in work, getting to know whoever they want to be friends with. They want to know your name. They want to know your grandfather, grandmother's name and all that. But like guys, they don't care. Sometimes they don't even know your name, but they're already like rapport. They're already talking and all that. So that's why it's very hard for them to forgive when they are hurt. Do you get? So when they were just talking and talking about PewDiePie, talking about what they are going to do, he talking about how Koyin looks like a Black American and how he's gonna do well in the entertainment industry. And for him, how he doesn't even know what he's going to do when he's out of this house. And Koyi was like, oh, you're going to be a celebrity doctor, obviously. Do you get? It's just like the conversation was so nice, refreshing.
Yeah, it's refreshing, right?
So when they were having that convo, Rude Boy came, right? And that was when they were still on the topic of the whole friendship thing. Rude Boy, please. He just came. Okay, he just arrived. Can you just... He made it about him and tell me. I gave up, basically. I gave up. I was like, Rude Boy, what? Please get out of here, please. Do you know the funny thing? When he was doing that, Tema was upset talking about him to K-Bobo. Hey, God. And I said to myself, I told Tema that was the last time she's going to talk about Rude Boy. But she started talking about Rude Boy upstairs, and Rude Boy is in the garden talking about her and S10 Kola. Thank God that the camera just because so before when the camera got back to the garden, he left and they went back to talking again. I was like, yes, this is what we signed up for. So to me, that was my highlight of yesterday, stroke today.
All right. Amazing S10 Kola.
Yeah.
All I know is that, when people are having refreshing conversations, not just the usual about the house, things that are meaningful. I enjoy meaningful conversations, right? So if people are having that, another person just comes in and just try to just change the whole trajectory, everything about the conversation. I'm like, yeah. Honestly, I might not even know when I say, get deep behind me. Leave. I rebuke you. Understand, right? But I mean, it's just what it is, right? Shout out to Faith and Koyin. I mean, have more conversations like this.
Yes, please.
Have more linking up like this. Link up this way, right? Because it takes a whole lot when people get evicted more and more. You start seeing, more from people when it start bonding, right? It is what it is. Amazing stuff. Anything else on the table? All right. So as I'm ready to the drill, mama, come and we're out of here. Peace.
Yebo.